to play in the first half. Angles defending on Anthony. Let's have a full timeout at 20. Nice take by Anthony.
So this is like the preseason. Still trying to get it down.
Anthony on the pull-up, puts on a change with this young man.
And Harrelson right now no match for Bargnani. They did not want to put Chandler on it for a similar reason.
Anthony stutter step, now fires. That's a three-pointer for Carmelo. That puts it back up to 7. That's a big, big shot. Carmelo Anthony puts it up, puts it in.
Second team foul.
They've got to be doubling Melo the way he's hurt them.
Lewis again, single covers him. Anthony
didn't have the game against the Wizards. Mark Cuban was upset with that, so he went on his own. It's Carmelo.
6 straight points.
The Knicks keep featuring Melo, but to no avail right now. Iguodala on his case.
Anthony tonight 7 for 14. Step
ball to the point guard of the Bucks, so that they could not get into their offense in terms of Yurder.
The Nuggets is somewhat of a bona fide team. You would expect that they might give the Knicks trouble, but this team, the Bucks, try to deny him.
Jumper trying to screen Gallinari, pushes him off. Still nobody free. Anthony gets it. Anthony drives. Anthony double team. Fires up a shot and puts it in!
Nobody's getting open.
Again, the offense getting stagnant right now. Anthony puts up the shot. Puts
on Irving.
Anthony looking. Anthony on a pull-up jump shot. That's good.
Right.
Team first thought. Anthony, quick dribble pull-up. Knicks have had in a while.
Pistons can foul if they like.
Anthony, put. Anthony pulls up. Able to get in the paint, create for himself and for his teammates. Knicks have a big mismatch there. Anthony.
It's all Carmelo.
Lynn gives up the dribble. Carmelo guarded by Pierce. The clock at 5. Anthony for the lead. He got it!
Meanwhile, Lynn having all sorts of problems against Parker, as do most point guards in the league. Anthony's jump shot. And boy, was that a great decision.
Now the Knicks moving it. Usually shooting is about rhythms, but now, see, that's the stoppage right there.
And takes a contested shot. Anthony, again, lack of full-time commitment defensively has really hurt them. Anthony
Against Philadelphia. Carmelo Anthony back in. Shot clock at 6. Fires over.
Giving up an easy dunk.
Anthony single coverage, one dribble, pull up, puts.
That's been problematic for the Knicks all season. Turnovers. Still 29th out of the 30.
The big weapon for that team. Davis. Earl Clark trying to defend Anthony.
Baseline.
One dribble, pull up, knocks it.
Guard there.
Anthony has it, 6 to shoot. Again, isolated against Smith. Rises to shoot. The 11th year vet. Anthony trying to answer. Gets to his 70 seconds to play in the quarter. Anthony, 26 points. Wants to take Williams. Anthony back in, trying to get right back to work.
Lack of confidence.
Jamison tonight, just 2 of 11 shooting. Here's Anthony, just 5 points since the first quarter. Rises baseline, left centers in the league.
Knicks have good continuity here. Normally you get a good shot. Mobile and dexterity as well with the left hand.
Carmelo Anthony pulls up and knocks that one.
So you need to get it to Melo. He needs to face up right there. Use his quickness. He's doing the right thing right there.
Remaining. Knicks down by 4. Chandler trying to get free. Anthony against Granger. Anthony puts it up. Puts it.
Talking 5 out of 9.
All right, here is Anthony.
Oh, gets that one jumper will get him a little bit of confidence, and he can start knocking a few down for the Magic from behind the three-point line.
Anthony played by Davis.
And there's where Hamilton's going to help Chicago. The speed in transition to get out and get some easy baskets.
Anthony. Knicks down 3. Should the Bulls foul?
No.
Anthony for 3. Bang! That one goes down in the game. Drive out to Anthony. Smith, a three-pointer. Way off the mark. Chandler tips it out again. And the Knicks will reset down by 2. Mike Woodson not calling timeout.
And I like that move.
In the hands of Anthony. Anthony for 3. Puts it in! Knicks by 1 with 8.
To be on Anthony, but because of the cross match, Noah gets
from the field. New York shooting 66%. Milwaukee 58. Novak. Boy, look at Delfino right up in Carmelo Anthony. Nice pull-up, boy. He's good on those close-ups, though.
Except with a camera in his hand.
Carlos Delfino against Carmelo Anthony and
Our game that night. Certainly Carmelo Anthony was magnificent. J.R. Smith had big shots, but Chandler had another double-double as Anthony without Wade.
Ankle and knee. Knicks and Knicks formed during the course of the season.
And I would say, Mike, it's similar to New York. When you take a star out, like Wade in the short term, it clarifies as in.
Anthony, nice little fade. Now playing on the road this year. So every game's still important for Miami, even though they're probably locked into that second spot. Anthony do play Boston Tuesday here at the Garden. So the Heat back up by 4. And then this is a potential first-round matchup. Anthony, difficult. 57 points. An 18-3 run. Anthony.
He's only had to guard Rose, Wade, and now Rondo at the defensive end of the floor.
Knicks at home are 20-11, losing here to Miami on Sunday night in the first quarter. Anthony is 4-6.
So also think, Clyde, because of as Anthony puts up another 3.
Went down to help. He cuts to the front of the rim for the layup.
And he always makes hard cuts, as we have seen in his rookie season with the Cavs. Anthony sizing up Parker.
Game Hawks with the lead. The highest scoring, entertaining first half so far. Hawks trying to maintain home court advantage in the first round against the Boston Celtics. The playoffs began today. Anthony with these.
That he has rolled off the glass on a baby hook shot. There's your double.
Yep. Comes Grimm with a double team. Carmelo fighting out of it.
That's basic. He just had 2 white shirts. He brought in 3 red shirts.
Carmelo the pull-up. Yes.
In the 30s from the floor, in the 30s behind the line. But you just wish that the only way you can get out here and be a scorer in this league is to maximize your opportunities below the foul line.
13 straight points now. The Knicks haven't scored in 4.5 minutes. Carmelo Anthony.
He's the best player, and I think he's starting to come to grips with that. J.R. Smith has just checked in for New York. That's the second Miami turnover. Anthony, batting on him again. Chandler at that 5 position. And he's playing point guard a minute ago. Now he's guarding the center. Here is Anthony over half minutes. No changes either way for either team. Here is Carmelo playing the 4 tonight. That has been a...
LeBron James is now on Novak. Novak was saying every time he's entered the game in the series, all 5 Heat players say Novak's in. Novak's down to 8. James now back on Carmelo Anthony. Anthony, nice fake, tough fall away. But big 3-pointers in game 3. Watch one right there as we come up on a minute remaining. Smith is tied up. Smith looking, gets it to Anthony. 5 on the shot clock. Anthony, 1 dribble. That's a 3.
If LeBron would have had the ball in his hands for that last-second shot and missed it, they would have said, why didn't Dwayne Wade have it? He's supposed to be the closer on the team. So whatever the Heat does, it always... And he says with a little chip on his shoulder as he comes into this one for New York. It's a Anthony... Just can't beat this team. Now, maybe they said that after game 1 or 2. But right now in game 5, the Heat are trying to make it apparent. James on Anthony. And then if you're the Miami Heat, you're thinking about the results. Like